Okay, good day everybody. This is a demo for a game called Compensation Not Guaranteed. The description reads, experience the first chapter of Compensation Not Guaranteed. Take a small peek into the Southeast Asian politics through a lens darkly. Okay, check ownership for authenticity, listen to stories, decide who should give up their land in the name of progress. Okay, there are no settings that I can find for this game, so I just hope everything is okay. Start game. A new nation is born. We survived. Hang on. No, we survived the war. We have survived abandonment by colonial rulers. We have survived the birthing pangs of a new government. Now, in the aftermath, we want to build a country for our children and our children's children. Green and safe and beautiful. Some of us will need to give up our old homes, our touchstones, or our land. But nothing great was ever achieved without sacrifice. My reading skills do suck, so I apologise if I read stuff wrong or whatever. A brighter future awaits if we do this together. Will you serve? Okay, hang on. Is that? Ah, I see. Okay, yeah, there we go. Sorry, it wasn't full screen. I couldn't work out what was going on with OBS. Okay. I can't do voices. My throat can't take it, so everybody's going to say have the same voice. I might put a little spin on some of them, but hi, you must be the new addition. I'm the department secretary. My name is Bobby, but most people call me Bobby. Shake Bobby's hand? Sure. Squeak. Oh, someone else wants to say hi. She is the most curious one in the shoal. Say hi to the baby. Cute, right? Back in the pouch you go. Squeak. I'll begin with some background information. We have many construction projects planned, so we need to take over a lot of land. The people residing on all these lands have been told to vacate. They can produce the valid ownership documents. We will compensate them for surrendering their land. Your job is to make sure these documents are authentic and decide if compensation should be awarded. If something seems fishy, squeak. Oops. You're right, baby. Can't use that term. Back in the pouch. You're embarrassing me. If something is suspicious with the documentation, compensation will be denied. Anyway, an officer had a few cases he thought you could use for practice. For the first case, we have Mrs. D'Souza. She is a law-abiding sort, so there shouldn't be a problem with her documents. I'll call her her queue number now. It also clicked or something, I don't know. Wait for Mrs. D'Souza to come over. Hello, did you call from the right number? You'll be checking my documents. You look so young. Hey, are you in training? You won't make any mistakes, will you? Say you'll do your best not to. The anxiety isn't helping. It's a bit harsh. Let's go with your best. We understand it's stressful for you, Mrs. D'Souza. It'll be fine, you'll see. Okay, I guess. Oh, whoops. I'm coming over to your side to help with the inspection. To start, ask her for documents and bring them over to the inspection area on the right. Let's ask for a document. It should be easier to read the details now. Let's begin with looking at the names on the yellow IC and title deed to make sure they match. Identity card, I assume. Oh yeah, it even says it there. If you spot anything wrong with the names, let me know. Rosa D'Souza. Looks good. Great. Now all you have to do is look over the rest of the details. You can check the other fields now for anything out of the ordinary. The addresses need to match too, and no fields should be empty. Once you check these, let me know your findings. Okay, what's this do? What? Yeah. Okay. Right, number 11, Ying Wang Close. Yeah. M23. Future Federation. Where do we see that? Is that perhaps the stamp? Can't really tell. Oh. Oh no, sorry, that's the date that it was issued. Okay, not her date of birth. Issued 13th from... Oh, there is a date that issued. Well, actually, maybe that doesn't matter. Even if they're issued on different days. Let's say I found no issues. Let me confirm that. I didn't see any issues either. Alright then, we're about to finish the final act, finalize the acquisition. Rather than going over documentation, you should consider conversing with the landowner. It helps with learning about their background, finding issue with documents, or making the whole process feel less impersonal. Oh no, it must be. Nothing makes me more nervous than having to hold a conversation. Really, I couldn't tell, Mr. Caesar. You've been doing wonderful so far. There'll only be a few general questions, then we can bring the process to a close. You can converse with her by addressing her directly. Let's get to it, shall we? Yes? Ask her for her particulars. My name is Rosa de Souza. Souza with a Z, not an S. Should be with an S. Do you need me to change it? My current address is that. Yep, I moved there 12 years ago, 2 months and 4 days ago. My IC number is lovely, and I memorized it the moment I got my IC. You did great, Miss Caesar, Mr. D'Souza, Mrs. D'Souza. Jesus, everything seems to be in order, so we can go ahead and improve with approving compensation. Grab the green stamp, the title deed, unless you want to chat with her more. More questions? Ask if you can help put her at ease. Why is she so skittish? I'm not going to ask her that. Can I help you at ease? But why? You've been very kind already. It's really just the way mouse deer you are. What? Really just the way mouse deer are. Thank you for asking though. You're a mouse deer, are you? But I don't think all mouse deer are like me. In fact, they usually find me too jumpy even for them. If you don't mind, maybe we can move on the process. I'm feeling a little tired from the talking. Could you use the green stamp now, please? If you don't mind, maybe... Oh, sorry. There. Is it really over? Will I really get the money? Of course, Mr. D'Souza. You're nothing like the corrupt officials of the past. I tried to stamp that more than once, but it progressed the dialogue, so... Thank goodness. Talking to a government official is so nerve-wracking. Beep. Not that I didn't trust you, the government, that is. Can I go now? Of course you can go, Mr. Silver. Don't forget your IC. Bloop. You place the title deed in the map on your left. You'll learn how to view collected title deeds on the map later. Good luck with your training. My stamp. And now I'm just lazing back. That wasn't so bad, was it? Guess Mrs. D'Souza might feel differently, but let's move on. The next case we're given is Mr. Keyes. And when the officer told him to fix his documents the first time, Mr. Key picked up a fuss. You'll need to be on the lookout for problems with his documents, as he might have refused to comply. If he can't come up with a good explanation, we'll have to reject his claim to compensation. If it gets difficult, whether the case should be handed to him. No, I don't care about that. It's a real headache when people behave that way, but we have to remain professional no matter what. Part of the job is facing tough challenges head on. Isn't that right, baby? Squeak, squeak. Our call for Mr. Key's queue number now. Maybe you should stay down for this one, baby. Squeak. Okay. About time. You better make this quick. There's no need to check my documents because they're all fine. It's routine procedure. We can't skip Mr. Key, but we promise it'll be quick if there are no issues. Ask for his documents. Remember to bring the documents in the inspection area on the right. Yeah, I want to move this, thank you. Put it No? There we go. Let's start with doing a general scan of these documents. Ask probably why his IC is green and the previous one was yellow. There's been no time to create new documents for every citizen, so they just bring in whichever ones they currently have. That's just something we have to deal with for a while. It's still the same basic task of checking discrepancies though. Let me know if you see any, spot any. Right, okay, so can I converse with him? Not yet. Key day, oh my god, there's already a discrepancy. So probably you spotted an issue. Okay, I'll teach you the next steps of noting potential discrepancy. Let me pass you the office pen. You better not be delaying things for no good reason. Use the pen to select a few fields that you think don't match. Bloop. Bloop. I was worried you wouldn't spot it. The names definitely aren't matching. You'll have to point this out to Mr. Key. Converse with him directly and ask him for an explanation. What? Something wrong with the name? Let me see. The name is a little different. It's normal to see such minor problems in documents all the time. I guarantee you these documents are legitimate. State that the information must match or you can't authenticate them. Ask probably for help with a response. No. I don't care. If you force me to fix these documents one more time, I'll complain to your minister directly. He was told about the deadline to present proper documents. Let me ask you this. Is your job to blindly follow the rules? Or is it to serve citizens of this country? You know what the right thing to do is? Oh, I didn't skip that, I just did it. To do it. Oh, okay. That was weird, even though... Well, anyway. You're ensuring all citizens get the fair treatment. How is this fair to me? This is robbery. This is my land, mine. You have no right. I think there's no getting through to him. You better just firmly reject his claim to compensation. To reject compensation, use the red stamp and imprint the mark on the title deed like you did when approving. I wonder if you have to... why does everything go dark? That's weird. Don't you dare stamp that deed. Stamped. Again, you can't stamp it twice. Alright, last steps. Yeah, turn this and this. You're just a trainee, aren't you? I'll tell everyone that the government is full of incompetence, destroying our lives, stealing our homes. You're going to find out it's the people in charge. Ah, not you. Okay. Somebody's a little upset. Who's this pigeon? Or is the pigeon me? Oh dear, that was more difficult than I had expected. I'm sorry I couldn't help out more. It's just not my place to handle cases directly. I mean, you'd rather not deal with such people if possible. Say that it's not Bobby's fault and he shouldn't feel bad. Yeah, sometimes we can't help feeling we let people down. Well, if they increase our pay, it'll make it more tolerable. Yeah, I know that one. Jokes aside though. Joke? I wasn't joking. These tough cases are common, so don't let them upset you. Let's move on to one last case. An old lady who's had a few chances to correct her documents. Hopefully she's managed to sort them out. And she isn't just as fierce as Mr. Key. I'll call her queue number now. Okay, can I get out of the tutorial now? I'd like to just get on, if I can. Hello. My, you're so young. Madame Manat, that's her name. That's what our country needs. Not old, forgetful people like me. Okay. Keep your comments to yourself. Opinions. Don't say that, Madame Manat. Elders like you have valuable experience and wisdom to share. Got to use the right tone with these old aunties. I'll let you handle the inspection and chime in if I need it. Ask for documents. Okay. Go ahead with the inspection like before. If you, yeah. Do something strange. Yeah. Oh, that's a little quick. Let's make sure there aren't any issues with the document before you move on to the 9 composition. I wasn't trying to. I'm trying to move it back. Oh, thank you, Mr. Seahorse, sir. I thank you for showing me fair treatment. I wanted to move it back. Fine, I won't. I'll leave it where it is then. Right, so name looks good. Manat Calboj. Sure. I can't see the bloody. Okay, 50B Ingway Lane M11. I wonder if I have a time limit. I hope not. Ubravana. I don't see a nationality anywhere. Looks good. Let's see about asking for her. Yes, do you want to chat about something? I could tell you about the old days. I remember them so clearly. Need more time. I want to ask her for her number. Ah, you missed an error in the title deed. Look closely at date of issue. 17th of September. Oh dear. Yeah, that's very wrong. Hard to spot. The year is definitely wrong. It'd be great if we actually make it to the 30th century though. Oh no. Oh dear. I brought it to the registrar's office and thought everything was fixed. I might have written the date incorrectly on the form. It's just that these old eyes can't see clearly anymore. My hand is too unsteady. Just one number is wrong. Can't you just overlook it? Ask for even an exception can be made. Oh, this is a tough one. It's just one number. I don't have the authority to make this decision. As an officer in training, you'll have to decide whether awarding or denying compensation is right. It really was an honest mistake. I wish it didn't refresh every time it brings up the thing. Anyway, ask Bobby if Madame Manek can be given another chance to correct the documents. It's really unfortunate, but no. There is no time left for her to fix the documents again. The deadline's too close to correct documents. Oh no. Will you give this old poor-sighted, absent-minded... what? Harriet Durham a chance? Sure. I'm afraid not. Nope. I didn't want to do it, but it had to be done. But without the compensation money, I'll have trouble finding a new place to live. I can't find work either. No one will hire an old absent-minded woman. I'm sorry mate, but that is the rules. I work at a registrar, so I have to deal with this stuff all the time. This, you know, yeah. I'm so stupid. Why didn't I double check the form? You'll be surprised how many people make silly mistakes. Now I'll lose everything. I could say some, but I don't want to. It's not fair, I don't think. But honestly, some of the mistakes people make are really silly. And there I was saying this case would be less unpleasant than Mr. Keyes. Not that it's much consolation, but they were given ample time to get the documents right. If we had more time before the deadline, maybe something could have been done. It's okay, we'll handle the next stage of your training. Hey, Pancake Liao. Time to get close to shop, everyone. What? It's still early. Why are you telling everyone to go home? Didn't you hear? The director left early to attend an important dinner function. He said any remaining work would have to wait till tomorrow. If Tokay says we can go, then we can go. You're welcome to stay behind and lose out extra leisure time. But I'm out of here. Young Chu Liao. Does that have a good afternoon or something? Well, I guess that's our super productive work ethic for you. Looks like you get to call it a day. Tomorrow's going to be packed for you. You'll have the director's briefing on top of your first set of cases. Better head home and have a good rest. Say bye-bye to the officer. Tweak. Head home for the day. Yeah, so I don't know which out of those animals are me. At night, a dream begins. Okay. Oh, it's going to tell me what happened to her. Hello, my, you're so old. That's why our country needs old forgetful people like you. Okay, what's happening here? Have you forgotten how you sent me away for nothing? Well, let me help you remember why you had to. So old, so forgetful, just reject it. The stamps, your only way to express your will. If you don't use the stamps, it'll feel like you're trapped in this job cycle forever. If you don't use the stamps, okay. Reject. But the documents are all fine. All you have to do is decide nothing is right with them. My instructions are to approve, aren't they? I should try to approve. I should choose green stamp until... No, they're wrong. They're wrong. So sure you should be picking up the green stamp of acceptance? Why did you choose red in the real world? There's too much suffering. I need to fix it. I can't let everyone down. They're both the same. Oh, I'm an old lady. You shouldn't have bothered with me. I'm not worth the trouble. If you don't use the stamps, it'll feel like... Oh. Green stamp, green stamp. That's what you were told to do. But you don't have to do what you're told, do you? What is happening here? Of course you can. Why not save the public funds and make sure it goes to the right people in need? Approve, approve. If they might undermine government authority, then approve. Remember, you must do whatever you know is right. You are in charge. Reject. I guess it's always that easy when you know you're right. Now give them to me so I can forget about the whole thing. There, what happens here doesn't matter. We are only ever in the realm of Maya. Oh, God. At dawn, a dream ends. I'm not sure what that was all about. Could have done without that, personally. But I would rather have seen, like, what she happened to her afterwards. It'd be depressing, but that would be more entertaining in my opinion. You came back, and early too. Goodness gracious, trying to get the worm, are we? Not that I'd thought you'd give up a bit of training. I'd give up after a bit of training. How do you feel about yesterday went? Feel excited? You're preparing for tougher cases going forward. Still reeling from the encounter with Mr. Key, huh? No, that's not what I meant, but sure. Just remember the work you do is essential no matter how tough it gets. Looks at the director's door. The Toki should be ready to meet you now. Can be a bit blunt, but he really wants the department to do well. Good luck. Say bye to Bobby. No wonder you had to take half a day off, Toki. Can't miss out on such a banquet. Free drink, free food, and most importantly, free from work. Hey, now. It was work-related. Celebrating the achievements of our senior officials is one of our duties too. That means the whole department will get a half day off to celebrate your banquet. When's it your time, huh? Oh sure, when I am promoted to minister level, I'll declare it an official holiday. What a joker. You're here. We were just finishing up. I will head off then. Thanks for letting me go on leave, Toki. These children of mine are always getting bullied by the other students at school. Good luck to us if we have to make the whole country get along. Don't make light of such matters. Our new officers won't have high morale if they hear such talk. That's enough idle chatter. I believe Bobby brought you here. I brought you through cases yesterday. How did they go for you? They should have been straightforward. Bobby really helped them, so the cases were challenging. Bobby really helped. Well, I hope that doesn't mean Bobby did all the work. He sometimes forgets his station. Things get messy if all of us don't keep to our assigned roles. I heard from Bobby that you decided to deny compensation for one Madam Manat. It was a small error in the documents from what I heard. How did you arrive at your decision? You were following the instructions to ensure information was accurate. Yep. That is a fair answer for a new recruit. I won't be expecting more from you than following the instructions carefully, at least for now. As you gain more experience, your decisions will be backed up with better reasons. And get used to preparing an account of your actions, as I will be reviewing your case after each conflict. completed district. Moving on. That officer who left after you came in, you will be taken over the rest of his cases as he will be going on leave. As for the folder that officer's district, you will be using it for two main things. One, to keep track of progress, and two, to schedule meetings to with landowners. Let's take a look inside at the map folder. This area is one of the older commercial districts. Generations of traders built a livelihood in the shop houses. It's seen better days, though maybe not by much. The recent public disturbance has made it even more unsightly. Okay. I'm enjoying this, but I feel like they're just throwing far too much too early. Just let me look at documents and stamp them for now. You can throw in other shit later. We were clearing through the neighbourhood for new office buildings. Some will be upgraded for commercial use where new companies can be set up. Others will be cleared for government use. In fact, the Ministry of Finance will be headquartered here. Surely the importance of developing this neighbourhood is apparent to you. Nod in agreement. Say that clearing out obsolete buildings will pave the way for better ones. Just nod in agreement. Are you nodding because you understand or because you don't know what to say? Speak up or I can't tell. The basic point is that we cannot make progress without removing what's impeding it. We have records for each plot. They include some notes describing the property and information about landowner. Once you have previewed the landowner and plot, you can call them to the office and have that ownership verified. The remarks section will record the results of your verification process and how you obtained land. Next up is the deadline tracker at the top left. As you will see, each day has only enough time for 3 meeting slots. When you call a landowner in, it will use up the next available meeting slot. Since the deadline for submission is right around the corner, you will have 4 slots for this district. That's 1 slot for each case, so you must settle them then and there. All 4 plots must be acquired. Because the plans for this district are crucial to our ministry's goals, I want you to acquire all 4 plots. To track your progress, there will be an overlay handle at the top of the map screen. Yep, okay, I get it. It shows all the key structures in the plans. There'll be notes to remind you of the significance of each project. Note that competition limit is at the bottom, okay? A budget is high enough to compensate everyone, but that doesn't mean you can award them willy-nilly. Remember that I'll be reviewing your meat cards and going over cases after you submit the folder. Alright, let's wrap this up. It's not like time stops when you're not processing cases. Close the folder. 2 things to note before we end. First, as I've said, there is no time left for landowners to fix their documents. If there were enough time, you'd be able to decide if the landowner deserves a chance to correct them. That simply isn't the case here. Second, I realise you are taking over someone else's district. Thus, it would be fair to conduct a full evaluation once you submit the folder. I will, however, look through the folder and see how you've handled each case. If I see any irregularities with your decision making, you will need to account for each of them, so be sure to follow the rules. That'll be all. Now get to your work, your nation's counting on you. Good, I want to start. Jesus. I mean, I'm not a job's worth, but there's one thing that I do, and I feel like I do well, is my work. I take pride in it. Even if I don't get paid to take pride in it. Back from the briefing, ready to throw in the towel. You've already tendered your resignation. No. Wow, you're making me feel guilty for not radiating optimism like you are. Might need to bring everyone in the office to meet you and soak some of it in. Oh, before I forget, I was popping by to drop this off to you. It's a simple list to remind you of the basic do's and don'ts if you ever need it. Okay, so make sure the applicant has both photo ID and title deed. Make sure the information on both document matches. Converse with landowners to learn more details. Baby reminder, be careful, be courteous and polite. Nice. Thanks, Mr. Baby. I started making these because new crews kept asking me for help, reminding them. Now you wouldn't believe how much bobbing around it saved me. Well, times are wasting and we've got countries to conjure up. Wish the officers good luck on their first set of cases, baby. Squeak, squeak, squeak. When you're ready, open the map folder and select your first case. Woo-wee. Can I at least do something now? Yay. Right, let's go with this one. Retail shop, merchant walk. Haven't met yet. Wee Wang Say. That's unknown. Cool. Okay, cool. Made a beacon of objectivity guide your intellect. Alright. Shenton Wee, cogent, dispassionate, at your disposal. Yes, I don't see anything the matter. I've not had... I'll not have you conjure up falsehoods on authenticity of my documents. If my name says it's not Shenton Wee. Ask whether documents don't include the name Shenton. And here I thought you had discovered something substantial. Have you not heard of baptismal names? I'm not familiar with this. Sure. I can't believe a government official is ignorant of a practice and possesses global significance. A devout member of the Order of Enlightenment carries the Neum. What? Surely your superiors have made special note of our growing influence in society. Last time we've heard of the Order. Appalling oversight. It falls on me to instruct you then. At least you continue wandering the wasteland of ignorance. Oh my god. Okay. From then on, I'm not trying to, what's the word? Dismiss? Sure, that's not the word I was looking for, but dismiss their, like, you know, religions or whatever, but I'm just trying to inspect the documents. I believe that settles the decision. Both documents are in my name. Approving conversation logically follows. Yes, is there anything I can assist you with in elucidating? Always uses such as yeah. Okay, yeah, lovely, lovely, okay. I've conversed enough with you. Do I have to ask? Can I do, apparently. Correction, my father was a cobbler, not I. I have no intention of continuing the business once the property is sold. I'd rather dispense with trivial chatter. Shall we get a move on? I'm trying to. Jesus. Okay, I can finally start doing stuff. Okay. Well, the names match, so if they're different to his name, that's kind of irrelevant from my point of view. So yeah, I'm moving my microphone. Date of birth, that looks fine. Issue. You got it issued a year after you were born. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I don't really know. That's fine. It all looks good to me. I guess we'll find out if I made a mistake later on. May you do it to the enlightened path of whatever. Yeah, my reading skills are pretty bad, so I apologise. Alright. Let's move that. Oh god, it's so awkward. But, there. Okay. Can I do anything else? Oh, okay, I can do that. Can I go back? I can. Which one of these is me? I don't know. We can go into the... Yes, I'm busy right now. You've just started clearing cases. So get back to it. Yep. So if I do that, is it going to skip the afternoon? I assume so. Let's not do that. So, who we got here? Neo Ming Chu. Shop, house, merchant walk. Right. Let's call him. Or her, rather, sorry. Good, you're not one of them. You can't, those cannot trust. If you're one of them, I no give you papers. I get a different officer. Just who they are. Like you don't know. Them, cats. The noise all night. Going to people's houses, no permission, steal money. Ugh, she seems a bit racist. Not only steal, break table, break chairs, break lava lava statue, break whole restaurant. Ask if she suspects anyone of the burglary. Must be that on a cat. She always makes trouble, say my children bad dogs. Did she come here? You give her money? You shouldn't. She thief. I haven't met her. You better watch out. She liar. She theft. She thief. No, you no give her money. Okay, right, well, uh-oh. I find a new place. Start a new restaurant. Far from them. Did the dog eat your homework? When you make new country, you put them one side, put us other side. Do same as old government. No mix, then all peaceful. Dog live one way, cat live another way. How not to fight? I want peace. I don't disturb them, they don't disturb me. I want peace. Okay. Right. I want to discuss that. Why you point at IC? You say me wrong? Been damaged. That's not my fault. I say you already. The cats come in, break restaurant, break house. Ask if was there a witness to this? I know, crazy. Why stay and cat get hurt? I go hide with children. Ask her how she knows it was done by cats and not other groups. Ask her where the IC was when it got torn. Upstairs. My bedroom drawer. Where else? They go into my room. Ask her if she saw anyone do it. No, see what difference? Nose good, ear good. I smell, I hear, I know it's cats. They break glass, leave blood everywhere. Okay. Well, let's see about the rest of the stuff. I mean, I can't check your name, can I? Where she found it before bringing it here. I found in bedroom drawer, why master, icy tear, I know do, then who do? Cats, I say you. Okay, I have to deny it, surely. Is there anything else wrong? Not that I can tell. Hey? Why hold stamp? Put stamp down. Wait, no stamp. Talk first. Oh, now you want to talk, do you? If you say I see no good, you let me fix first. How can no give chance to fix first? Not enough time. That's not fair. It's no my fault. You give time fix or else. Give chance fix or else. Nope. What nonsense. Why I no get money? This building mine. You see dogs no up? You don't punish correct people. I will teach you all a lesson. Ah, she was pleasant. Okay. Oh, you have to wait for the time to pass before I let you. Okay, I was like, why is that still yellow? It's not it. There's an animation that had to play out. Okay. Rakesh Molshand. Okay, what about this one? Ah, let's do her. And that was terrible wording. I don't want to do her. Hi, officer. Here are my documents. I know the paper is damaged. Sorry. Looks like I can still read it though, that's something. Ask her a document go damage. I was just walking along my neighbourhood on my way here. Some puppies just came up to me and started hounding me. They threw dirty water at me. One of them was a child of that restaurant owner. Ring 2, I'm sure of it. When I opened my bag to look at the paper, the ink was running, so I tried to dry it. That's what made it worse. That just made it worse. You can still see my name and address, yes? Oh, we can't see the L. Or the I. God damn it. What is with all these rejections this for early on? As I explained, it was the puppies. Terrible. Such bad upbringing. Ask why they would have done this. I tell you, it's the restaurant lady. Some dogs hate cats. For no reason, she is the worst. She says her restaurant was attacked by cats. She says cats were the ones that started throwing bottles at people. She hates all cats, and me in particular. I'm sure she sent those puppies after me. Okay, reject. Why are you... I'm gonna do it. Anything else to say? It's done. Denied. I told you, that was the puppies. I'm not responsible for this. Ownership couldn't be verified because information can't be read. That Anjing, I'm going to make her fix this. Just to give some context as to why I'm so strict. In my actual job, I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to say actually. We've lost a lot of money for letting simple things slide. So it's been drummed into us, you know. That doesn't mean we can't make exceptions, but yeah. Anyway, hey new bird, looks like... Oh, I'm a bird, am I? Looks like someone is ready to pack up. And Balik Kapung. Okay. Not thinking of calling it quits, are you? You have to last until the end of the week. Please make it to the end of the week. How did your first day go? Help prepare me, said orange case was unexpectedly wide. No. Super. Whether it's overconfidence from ignorance or you've actually gotten the hang of things, positivity is what we like to hear. If you ever feel at a loss, just remember the golden rule. Just finish the task quickly and see if mistakes come back to haunt you later. Weak. Give daddy a break, baby. I was just joking. It's time for us to go too. You know the drill. Bums to wipe and bedtime stories to read. Say goodbye to the officer, baby. Weak. Head home for the day. Another night, another dream. Is it going to be another one of those nonsense that I don't really care for? Oh, a field to be cleared to yield a harvest. Okay. A canvas, bountiful, it nourishes indifferently, all allowed to grow upon it. Like whack-a-mole. Cull, circumscribe, control, cultivate. Okay. The sun, radiant, traverses, relentless, inaction is required. Quick, quick, quick. Let the tree grow. This is obviously some sort of symbolism. Culling all the smallers for the large one. The landscape, beautiful, unless is inevitably inform its function. Oh my god, so many of them. A mile of towers blanketing in shadow, the void left at its feet. Another dawn, another awakening. Okay, that was a bit more interesting. But anyway, another strange one. Well, there's the final case in the folder to tackle. Let's indeed do just that. It's the horsey. A retail shop. Cool. Oh dear. What happened to your mate? What happened to your... Oh dear. Hello. How are you? My name is Prakash. Prakash? Nice to meet you. Alright. Have a look at your stuff. Please excuse my appearance. I know I'm not looking presentable. 38. Yeah, looking good. Looks fine to me. Should we converse with him? What can I help you with? Why would you like some tailored clothing? Made to measure? Oh, sorry, you're not a customer. You have questions for me, officer. Were you well enough to make the journey down? Oh, you mean my injuries, officer? Oh, I'm feeling alright. The pain is mostly gone. Don't be paying it any mind. Sometimes things just happen out of our control. I don't blame the people that did it. They were just caught up in the commotion. What happened? No need to get into that, officer. It was all during that big Rio. Oh, ruckus. Oh, he's going to say riot, wasn't he? Oh, he's not allowed to say that, apparently. When there are so many people having a hard time, tempers will flare up once in a while. Need to look out for it. Oh, I wonder if the riot is what happened to the dogs, and perhaps even the cats. All this mayhem and mischief. I guess one good thing is that people need my services to tailor new clothes. I think it's better not to discuss it further, if you don't mind, officer. You'd like to help. Say that a citizen has a duty to help curb social violence. Oh, but surely leaving such serious matters to higher authorities is the correct thing to do. Now, police officer, I'd like to be getting home soon. I have to rest and recover. Anyone breaking into restaurants across this shop? Yeah. What? But why would anyone do that to the owner? He's the friendliest person in the neighbourhood. Our pups are delightful. They just get a little rowdy, that's all, protective of their mother. Trust me, no one would even think about harming that wonderful family, I can guarantee it. Has he been threatened to say that? Is that where he got his injuries? Okay, you know what, I'm just going to prove you. Or do we want to get a bit more information? Let's get a bit more information. Okay, so yeah, no more information available. Thank you very kindly, good sir. I'll use the money to set up a business at a new location, one where hopefully everyone can stay out of trouble. He zoomed off as well. Guess it's time to submit the folder. Have a seat. So you managed to complete the district, good. As I said during your first briefing, I will be looking through your cases. If anything that needs further explanation, I will ask about how you arrived at your decision. I will need to what's the word? Must be in alignment with ministry regulations. That's like your decisions check out, good. It's here that I say you denied compensation due to damaged documentation. You faced unfamiliar situations which weren't covered by department protocol and had to make calls on the spot. Are there any aspects of the cases you would like to bring up in discussion? Did any part of the process make you feel uncomfortable? So you did not feel any difficulty resolving the case instructed? No, I think I made all the right decisions, as harsh as they were. Oh, what was that? Hello? You listening? You seem distracted for a second. Better visit the infirmary if you aren't feeling well. Let's proceed with the last section. One more thing before we conclude. I want to ask you about your interactions with them. How was the general attitude? Did he talk at all about the recent troubles? Quick to blame other for the unrest. Yes. That's what I feared. This sort of social friction can transform into open violence if we don't manage it. Soon after that, faith in the government will erode, and then we'll be starting from scratch all over again. Worse than that, actually, it'll be harder for them to accept a government that represents the interests of all. At this district, as this district was assigned to you to begin with, you won't be receiving a full evaluation. Okay. I wasn't assigned to you, sorry. The only category you will be assessed for now is your decision making. As you can see, you were awarded a B grade. While I didn't see anything wrong with your decisions, the cases weren't complicated either. To earn better grades and promotions, you'll have to make appropriate choices and justify them properly when called to. I will now hand you your progression report, which is likewise limited in scope for now. I feel like I deserve more than a B, but sure. On probation, salary grade, probation grade, performance bonus, none. As it states clearly, you're still on probation. You won't be confirmed as a department official until after you've handled a full district on your own. It gets more complicated from here on out. Eventually, you'll be managing a budget and a deadline on top of assessing documentation. Okay, that's all. Didn't take too long, which is great. Do you have any final questions before I let you go? No. No. Are you feeling alright or not? Are you sitting there with no expression? Better go on home and have rest. And rest. I have to complete the submission process. Yep, bye. Hey new bird, done with your first evaluation? I know I'm a little capable with all the hovering around and checking in. Guess you can say it's my parenting in. Everyone run. We've got to leave now. They're breaking through the gates. They have weapons. Cecil, what's wrong? Calm down. There's a mob. They just appeared outside. They're all shouting that we're stealing homes. They say we're corrupt. That tiger Key was leading them. I think they want to kill us. I'm heading for the back door. Get out of my way. Looks like this isn't some joke. Follow Cecil to the emergency exit. I'm going to the break room. I left one of my babies asleep there. This guy's just relaxing still. You leave first, go. Oscar probably needs help. You barely know your way out around. You just slowed me down. It's okay, I got it. Go now. Your new nation needs you. You to make hard choices. To ensure fairness for the many. To secure our future. Killed. Will you serve? Oh. Okay, this is what was flashing up randomly. Interesting. Join Discord. Thank you for playing. Exit the main menu. Send us feedback. Wishlist stuff. That's the one I want. Oh, again, it opens up my browser rather than the in-game overlay one. Lovely stuff. That was great. Let's go back to the main menu and then I'll talk a little bit about things. Okay. So, yes, that felt like one massive tutorial, and only that last bit actually felt like I was actually playing the game. I understand they wanted to explain everything, but I would have liked more of the actual doing rather than things being taught to me. But I've enjoyed this, and hopefully when the full game comes out, you can skip the tutorial there, because yeah, I say for me this is quite like my actual job, so it is a little bit of a crossover that I didn't like, but it was fun. So I'm not going to take that away from it. Uh, what else do I have negative to say? I don't think I have much else negative. Positive was everything. You know, I liked the characters. I liked the but I said the negative. There's no negative. I said the tutorial nonsense. Yeah, I didn't care for that dream sequence actually. The first one. You know, I get it was meant to try and make you feel guilty, but no. Yeah. Maybe it's because I spent 20 years doing this type of thing, and yeah, it's been drummed into us. You know. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. Have a good day, everyone. Hopefully, speak to you soon. Bye.